Thors Thunder Thoughts. Your thoughts are your most powerful asset that you have, that you can utilize on an every single day basis. I created this podcast to help you weaponize those thoughts and level them up. What is going on, you beautiful, amazing Viking crew members? What up? I hope you're having a killer morning, evening, weekend, weekday, whatever it is for you right now. For me, it's first thing in the morning, and I just finished off yesterday one of those conferences, those motivational conferences. I love certain people's motivational conferences when it's not so motivational, like the hype that you get hyped up on some different conferences. It's just so unrealistic. And I don't know if you've ever been to one or listened to, say, a motivational clip on like YouTube or something like that. You're like, oh, I need to get amped for my day. I need to get amped for it. So you start putting on that speech, and it gets you amped up. And the thing that I'm sure you've noticed about all those type of things is, what do you want to call it? Outside motivations. They never last, right? So you listen to that motivational clip before you go to the gym, and it's just like from your drive from your house to the gym, you've already lost all that motivation that you have, but you're already at the gym, so you're actually now pot committed, so you just go to the gym and go do it. So it's good if you just need like small bursts of energy, but it's not going to be life-changing for you at all. It's knowledge, tools, perspective that are actually going to be the things that change your life. And one of the things that this guy was talking about within his seminar, and I thought this was super profound, so I needed to share it with you. And he's like, just think, if all of you in this room right now were put in jail, and the only way for you to get out of jail was to create $1 million business and have $1 million in your bank account. You'd be able to get funded for whatever loans that you'd need to go along with your business, but you would need to create $1 million business and have $1 million in the bank. And if you did that, they would say that now you are no longer a detriment to society. We can let you out, and you could go. And the statistic that he said that was along this, and I have no backing here, so I'm just going with his stats. He's like, you'd be out in 3 months. And I could totally see this. I mean, I don't think most businesses can be created in 3 months, but you would be out in a short amount of time. And the reason being is because of the focus, right? Because you don't want to be in jail, and nor does really anyone, right? That's why it's jail. But if you had nothing else to focus on but you, your future, and creating $1 million business, you're going to do it. And I love that perspective so much. And the thing that shifts from you right now and you inside that business is your perspective on life. Where your focus is. Is your focus on creating that $1 million opportunity, creating that $1 million in the bank? Or is your focus on all the other bullshit that's going on in life? Because most times it's going to be on all that other bullshit going on in life. And the motivation that comes from within you is lacking. It's just not there. Because you're comfortable. And because you're so comfortable being uncomfortable, you're staying in this exact same place, repeating the exact same things. And until you're willing to get uncomfortable to actually be comfortable, it's going to be really, really hard for you to get out of there. You're not going to build that $1 million business in 1 month. You're not going to be able to stay motivated for the rest of your life. You're not going to be able to stay motivated for more than 10 minutes or 3 days or whatever it is, the transaction from that person's energy into you where it fades. What you need to start doing is looking inside yourself and what is lacking in you, your routine, your perspective, your momentum, and fixing that. Because you won't hit those new heights until you let yourself hit those new heights. And I know a lot of this comes off as a little bit harsh and a little bit, you're like, no, Mark, that's not true. Other people can help me. No, Mark, I'm doing everything I possibly can. You can't say that. You don't know me. You don't know my life. And I know situations, and I know people's situation awareness, And I know how comfortable people get, because I was one of those people. I was comfortable until I turned 30, and I was like, what am I doing with my life? My kids are crying when I leave for work. This isn't the life I signed up for. I know I needed to change. And that's when I started pursuing other things. That's when I started on this journey for myself, because I knew I was in prison at that point in time. I knew that I couldn't sit here any longer and miss out on life. And that's what you're in. You're in your own prison right now, but you're comfortable in it. So find the way to get uncomfortable in it. Switch up those routines. Switch up where you're focusing. Switch up that perspective and set yourself free. Because that is what it's going to take to set yourself free. Anyways, guys, that is my thought of the day, my first thought of the morning. You guys got it. Fresh off the presses. Love it. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.